Kaizer Chiefs 1, Magesi 0. Papa Smith, thoughts on the game?
Before I start, I just want to mention something. You're getting money, no? The Makaba is coming. She's there.
Not really, no.
Okay. First half, the stove was on number 1. Then the electrician came second half to fix it, to put it on number 6. Or let me say number 4. So I know some people was unhappy with Ranga or something, but if you look at the game at a different angle, then you would have understood what's going on. The midfield was like playing in our own half, and most of the time when Ilepo was doing his crosses, there were times Ranga was on the front or on the other side, meaning that he wasn't getting the proper supplies. So he had to go deep the whole time to go collect the ball. Then second half, when the team started playing, he started struggling because of why? Fatigue. And it's something I think even the players like Blom, let me say Blom, some said, okay, it's a contractual thing or whatever, but to me, I know he's not the Blom that we know. Like the flower is not blossoming. So each and every ball that he won, he gave it away. But somewhere, somehow, there's something I also think we as the supporters, we need to stop now. And I've been watching, even myself, I can blame myself, that the boys are scared. The minute they get the ball, you can see the guy doesn't know what to do. They are struggling because of we are booing them. Sometimes we just need to keep quiet, sing, do our part. Stop shouting at them. Let them play. Because the minute the guy is turning, playing the game and watching the game, it's different. It's something that you need to learn. The minute the ball comes, it's urgency that kicks in, and adrenaline. Time is limited. So he knows the minute he traps the ball, he needs to take action. What happens? He's under pressure. There's us.
Boo! Why are you not looking at me? You are looking at me.
My brother.
Man, the light is too strong, man.
My man, I come for supporting Spurs.
Okay, cool. So that's the issue. So every time the boys are trying to think and say, okay, I'm marked. Some are like, marked. What must he do? People are booing him. He ends up doing stupid errors or schoolboy errors because of we forever booing them. Let us support them and give them the chance to play. Even though we are angry about some certain things, but it's about time we need to stop about that. Because it's also, like I would say, hooliganism is now growing into us.
It's now part of the culture.
Which is wrong. Like people are now, when you talk about football, they're laughing at us like, what's Chiefs? And it's because of it's now becoming our norm, which needs to change. My guy.
Continue talking.
So I would say credit must go to Mdu. Second, like when he came in, you could tell that the boy he changed the nature of the game. He was attacking, doing what he was supposed to do. It's just that the pitch was a bit slippery. You could tell that they were slipping, but he did change the game. So for me, I think the coach just needs to avoid this thing of substituting the players early, making errors when it comes to his first lineup, because he needs to understand that we are not at that level that Sundowns is, because we're not playing game in and out. This is just the time that the players need to fight for the position. If a player's injured, like okay, Dorky's not in or Tele's not in.
Can we not do this? Can we not do this? What's happening here? Okay.
So like I said, if Dorky's not in, like today or Tele, it's a chance for the player to prove himself. Because of why the next game the player's gonna say, okay, there's competition here, so I need to give it my all. So that's, I think, what Nabi needs to do. This thing of substituting early during first half, it kills the boys' morale. You could tell when you're sitting there behind them that Vilagazi wasn't happy, Blom, even Frosler. Yes, I understand. Somehow, tough decisions need to be made. But sometimes he himself, he also needs to blame himself for doing such things. If he plays against whatever team, I think he needs to analyze his opponents, study them seriously to see, okay, where are the issues? Where can we exploit them? What do we need to do? Not this thing, every game, first half, there's a substitute. It's like we're becoming a team from Elokshin where you just say, no, it needs to stop.
Let me ask you on final thoughts, ne?
Yeah.
So Msimango came on for Udotli, one of those players who are given an opportunity. We saw Ditlokwe taking his chances when he was brought on. Do you think Msimango impressed enough to either bench Miguel or Udotli even in the next game?
I don't want to lie, I'm just going to be honest. It's my opinion, sorry guys. Yes, the game, it wasn't that tough game, I would say. So I still need to see more with on another game. Because today's game, it wasn't that busy. Because Vuma was like on a holiday, so yeah. But Umodi, I think that guy, he's lucky when it comes to these scoring opportunities, but I think he must go and consult. No man, he can't be missing goals like that. Hi, and his Magesis are not with him. Something's wrong there. He gets the opportunities, no lies, and he works beautifully throughout the game, giving defenders a headache. But that final product, I don't know. He just needs to go and consult with his family and say, listen, hey, we need to fix something. But there's one player I want to talk about, and people were impatient about him. I think during Nteki or during Kevin Johnson because of the red cards and whatever he was getting. But if you look at him, that guy has a spirit of a defender. He doesn't give up. He gives his best. He marks till the player loses himself or gets frustrated. And that's Tove. And even for me, he was man of the match. Because I saw him, that guy is giving his best. Which I believe is something that Cross can also learn from and see that you don't give up. Rather make what you call a throw-in or just a lousy foul. That will help. Not just giving up and say, I can't. That's not part of the game.